Well, hello and welcome to Trucking Life. This channel is definitely one of variety, just like I like to do. So, this is probably going to be a series, at least for now, and maybe for the rest of the year, but we'll see. I have started a new company called the Quad Lines, as you can see over here, and I don't own my own truck, and just a new business that is starting out of Denver, Colorado. See here, I have one garage, and that's pretty well it, and just a little over $2,100. So I will get into more, but let's get on the road here and see. So for our first job, I have to drive for someone else. We're going to do this one here. A transformer from Denver, Colorado to Renton, New Mexico. Now, I've had a lot of simulated trucking experience, and I know that this is the heaviest cargo in the game, at least for, quote, regular trucks. And it is a challenge, but should earn some good money here. It's like $7,400. So let's take a look here at our rig. We have a 9-axle trailer and a nice red truck. It's just coming out of an airport, looks like. Not sure how a plane would have handled that, but let's go. Cycling at 243 miles to go. I have a few settings to adjust, but I'll get those later off screen. Now the key thing with really long trailers like this is that I need to take very wide turns. So you'll see me here that since I'm going to be turning left, I'm going to hug the right side of the road. Now, especially since I'm just starting out, as I always want to do, I want to be very careful and not incur any fines. So no wrecks or, oops, didn't see those cars. No wrecks, no speeding fines, nothing of that sort. Right around that car. So, why am I doing trucking? Well, it gives me an opportunity that I can just talk, and it gives you more to watch than me just while sitting here. I think I said in the last video that I was considering doing this, and I thought it might be kind of fun, something for you guys to see, and it's kind of fun for me as well. I thought about starting a new company in trucks, and maybe try to start from scratch again. And you guys can go along and see how it goes. Now, at least with these top mirrors up, you can see behind me this is going to be hard to go up the hill, so I use my weight in this instance. However, I gotta remember that the gas is always being hit, so I need to be careful. See, it's a struggle here up the on-ramp because it's a heavy load. So far, we haven't hit anything though. So far. Alright, we're on the 4-lane road. So this will hopefully be easier. My goal with this series is to maybe have about 20 to 30 minutes per episode, and we'll see how I do, maybe by the end of the year, or if it goes that long, how much funds I can make. Over here. Job car. Alright. There we go. I don't know if I can always come up with things to talk about, but we'll see. So as I said, I kind of wanted to start a new game and see how I could do on it. My other profile that you've seen me play on before, I have several of my own garages and somewhere around 15 employees that drive for me, and something like $38 million. I've been doing that profile for quite a while, and it has gone well. Oops. Oh, yep, right I did. And you turn the voice on the GPS. Make it around that corner. Welcome to Denver proper. So someone might say, well, you had a good business. Why try it again? It's sometimes nice to have a challenge and see how you could do things maybe a little bit differently if you did it again. But it also takes some perseverance or fortitude, maybe, I guess. That, yeah, at first it's always fun that, you have goals and you're just getting started. But maybe after 5 or 10 or even more trips that you're still working for someone else and you don't have your own equipment, it can start to get a little bit annoying maybe, and like, okay, this is taking forever. I can't do what I want. I don't have the funds. Is that right? My lungs are not being cooperative today. However, those are times you're like, well, it's going well. Keep sticking at it, and we'll get there. So currently, my thinking is be able to get enough funds to buy my own truck. And of course, with starting off, it will be a very basic vehicle, and I'll to get the smallest I can, just to get started. And then after that, maybe buy my own trailer and we'll stick with that for a while. I do want this to be interactive, so I will ask you if, what do you think? Should I go with this option or that, and see where we go from there? It may help, it may not. We'll see if you guys have good advice. But of course, it's my game as well, and I guess I get to have the ultimate decision. But I will definitely go with your input. This truck I'm driving shows my settings for my cruise control. See on the bottom there it says 65. So I'm trying to watch that and keep it with close to speed limits. Since I'm using a new profile, it means every new town I go to is one that I discover. And also all the color sign up here. Come on, please, car. Thank you. Yeah, sure. I got to pass, and then everyone speeds up. Pretty typical for real life traffic. Anyway, now it's slowing down again. I'll just stay in this lane. So a lot of these areas are familiar to me, and I've driven in them quite a bit. So it will seem kind of odd discovering them all again, but I'll say you're discovering them with me, if that works. Alright, dare I get back over? Let's give it a try. Down to 106 miles. We're making it, and everything's looking pretty good so far. Not paying attention, my speed limit changed. Thankfully, no fines though. Especially at this point of the game where I have very little of my own funds, getting a $600 or $700 speeding fine would be pretty painful. Just on the right side, a train engine effect. Since I use a Macintosh computer or an iMac, unfortunately, my game options are very limited. So as you see, I'm wearing a train shirt. And, I do prefer trains. But unfortunately, all the train simulators are for Windows or PC computers. So that's why I do trucking and farming, and that's about it. I do a little bit of Tropico, and I have done a game called Minecraft, but it's been a few years since I've done it now. Who knows if this is popular, if people like it, I may do something like showcases for other games, but I really don't want to just turn this into a gaming channel. It still is supposed to be about quad life and reaching out to people and educating. In the last video, I asked for questions or things you'd like to talk about, and I did get a few, so thank you for those. Probably in our next episode, I will start looking at those. Also, let me know if you can understand me okay with my stick. I know there are a lot of different options for computer control for quads, but the stick works easiest for me. And also from what I've seen, doing games like this, some of the voice options and the other input controls don't work very well for games. So that's kind of why I like the stick. But I do know, obviously, I have something in my mouth, and it kind of hinders speech as well. Hopefully it isn't too bad for you. If it is, I'm not sure what I can do about it. Maybe a shorter series then, but we'll see. Alright, looks like my GPS says about 41 miles and 47 minutes to go. Thankfully, that's not a real life 45 minutes. If it was, it'd take quite a while. But since my diaphragm pacemaker is set to give me 15 breaths a minute, I can count breaths to time pretty easily. And I have timed that 1 hour in the game takes about 3 minutes in real life. So 45 minutes then would be what? A little over 2 minutes. I'm also going slower than the speed limit though, so that's not quite accurate. As you can see, just in the time I've been talking, we've already shaved 20 minutes off. Oh, am I gonna have to go into the way station? Yep. Alright, let's see how much this weighs. Slow down here at 15. I think this weighs like 170,000 pounds. See if I remember correctly. Yep, 174,042 pounds for my gross weight. So that means my load as well as my truck and trailer. Now I need to be careful to keep it under the speed limit and stay on the road. But I only have 9 miles left to go. And let's see if I can get back on the road here. Track will hold at me. Nope. Need to watch ahead, so. And I'm turning off here anyway. Alright, now we're done with the easy open road. Back to tight corners. Got a truck coming there. I can't see real well on the right side. My mirror's in the wrong spot. Let this car go and then I'll give it a shot. No, he's turning. Hold on there, car. You need to come out in your lane. Thank you. 1 mile. I should have done my weight. Also a little bit of speed doing that, but if I have to hold a key for a long time, then this saves my mouth a little bit. When it gets up to 20 miles an hour, then I can do the cruise control. Okay, 2 more tight turns. This one's going to be real tricky. Try to stay over here to the right. Oop. Hopefully it doesn't give me a fine. Is there anyone there? that corner. Get over here for this corner. One turn. Alright, straight off the sidewalk. One more turn to go. Thank you, car. Alright, we gotta get a little bit more than that one. Where do I park? Straight over to the right. How is... Oh boy, I really should clear that. Try to straighten out a bit. Just give it. Now, the next trick, I get straight into the parking spot here without hitting anything. Actually, that's a short trailer. That was not. I get it clear over here, so I can try to straighten out more. Alright, my front is down now, right? Well, the rest of the trailer followed. Looks like it'll be close. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. Rear is just a little bit too far over. I'm going to go ahead and let gain parking. But we got a good run. And despite having a challenging load, no problems, and we're up to the rank of Blue B. And that means I get to select a skill point somewhere. I'm going to add one to hazardous cargo. Those can be good for more funds, and we can get more load options as well. Well, we've gone up $7,000 from the beginning of the episode. So I say that's a good place to end for now. Well, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you next time. Bye for now.